know what it is that I ask.
If you would have your wish,
Then give me mine.
The wind is free, but the sand goes where it is blown, unaware of the world around it, whirling on the breath of the gods, at the mercy of the storm that engulfs it.
Farah!
What is one grain of sand in the desert? One grain amongst the storm.
Farah? Farah! Farah! Hi. I told you she didn't come this way.
Come on.
Hey, at least tell me your name! Hey! There's no need to get nasty. We can talk about this. Bet you wish you'd opted for conversation now, don't you? Yeah, and you can run too.
Why are you following me?
I'm not. I'm looking for...
Farah, I heard you yelling. You and your girlfriend should get out of here.
Girlfriend? Farah's not my girlfriend. She's my donkey.
You're risking your life for a donkey?
She's a good donkey. That and she's carrying a king's ransom in gold.
Just get out of here. If they don't see you with me, you'll be all right.
Hey, you! You want to time your advice better next time?
No, he's nothing to do with this! No!
How did you... Whoa! I got you.
They're moving. That way.
We better get out of here. How did you do that?
I don't know.
Right. And you being able to do magic isn't anything to do with why they're trying to kill us.
They're not trying to kill us. They're trying to kill you.
Okay, fine. Keep your secrets. But at least tell me how to escape.
No, I can't leave. I've got to get to the temple. You really can put me down now.
Release her!
I have lost my donkey, fallen down a cliff, and had a rock dropped on me. I'm not in a good mood.
Release her!
I'm not holding her hostage.
Let her go!
It's you she's running away from. Do you think you're up to running?
Yes.
Then where's that temple?
You go. I'll follow.
Which way is this temple?
We need to go this way.
He's here! We haven't!
Hey, stop there! We mean you no harm.
Elika! It is finished! You cannot return! Why do you run? There is nowhere to go!
This guy doesn't give up. I hope you're good with heights.
Get that end and push.
What's in the temple?
Just push.
Is there gold in there?
I can't see anyone following. We should hurry.
Well, if there's no gold, why is this place so secure?
It's the prison that holds Ahriman.
Ahriman? Oh, that... Ahriman? The big bad god of darkness? Kills people, destroys cities, scares naughty children?
Unless you want to see lots of dead naughty children, you'll help me fix this.
Where's Ahriman?
Under this seal.
Are you ever gonna stop running?
Quickly, before they catch up to us. Thank you for helping me reach here. But now you should go.
You want me to go? Just like...
Elika!
Get back. I've got this.
I cannot lose you again.
Father, no! I beg of you!
Father?
No! Father, no! Father!
Let's get out of here. Come on! I think we need a better plan. That was a better plan. What are these things?
Ahriman's soldiers. They were trapped with him.
Yeah? Well, it looks like they got out.
Ahriman's escaping!
Ah!
I am the darkness. I am your end.
You shall watch the ending of the light.
Any more of your relatives gonna try and kill us? Or is it just your father who wants to end the world?
Do you think I wanted any of this?
Well, what do we do now? Presuming the great god of darkness doesn't just squish us flat.
He can't have escaped yet. Not fully. The temple must still have the power to contain him. Something's happened to the fertile grounds. If we can get to them, we might be able to stop Ahriman escaping.
The fertile what?
This land was built to keep Ahriman here. These areas feed the temple with life energy. The temple feeds the tree. We have to stop him.
We have to get out of here.
Fine, run. But you're not going to get very far.
Ah, I was on my way home. I had more gold than you could... I'd have had wine, women. I'd have had carpets this thick. Now I'm stuck with an angry god and a crazy woman. All right. Which one of these things do we need to do whatever to?
We can't reach the fertile grounds in these areas. We'd need to... Oh, we can't reach them anyway. We'll have to get to these four. Then we can see what's happening.
If I ever find that donkey. Carpets this thick. This thick!
Must get to the fertile grounds. Wait.
You know what it is that I ask.
If you would have your wish.
Then give me mine.
Can this day get any worse?
They're the corrupted, Ahriman's chosen few. They ruled here 1,000 years ago.
That thing we saw, the darkness, that was...
That was Ahriman.
What was that? A dream? That thing we saw, the darkness, that was...
That was Ahriman.
If we saw Ahriman in the vision, doesn't that mean it's him creating them?
It wasn't Ahriman. This is Ormaz's power. It is the temple protecting itself. The tile ground is at the top of that tower.
And we can reach this one.
Yes.
Let's get to the top of that tower. I get the feeling we're not alone here.
Once we reach the fertile ground, we should be safe. You're trapped.
We'll be fine. What now?
I'm not sure.
We're not.
I think if I...
Ideas. Let's pick up some more of these light things.
The fertile ground is up on that plateau. We can use the vines to get up there, then make our way across.
Make our way across to what?
Let's find out.
What are all these pipes?
When Ahriman took the city from the Ahura, the alchemist conducted his experiments here. He used prisoners to build these things, and as subjects for his experiments. It's the alchemist!
I think we just lost our way out of here.
If we can't keep above the corruption, we'll lose more than that. Quick, we need to cross under there.
Sure, climb on the roof. It's not like gravity ever killed anyone.
We need to reach him, to stop him.
Hey, step away from there. There you go.
Here we go.
Now that should teach you something! Where are we now?
It's part of the royal palace.
You lived here? Just you and your father?
Most of the people who remained lived here. First the Vale was abandoned. The citadel fell into decay. Then the city emptied. Only the palace remained.
Spooky place for only a few people.
It's not ghosts we'll find here. It's illusions. The concubine will be waiting for us.
How do we get across here?
The corruption must have taken the bridges that were here. We'll have to go the hard way.
What was this? Your wine cellar?
The cavern was here before the city was built. After the palace was complete, they sometimes used this space for royal performances. Music, plays, great thinkers, magical words. All were once heard here.
Never been to a performance. Never seen a play.
They're full of adventures, stories, and ideas. Dreams of what people can be.
There's a whole world of adventures out there, Princess. You should spend more time with those than in here imagining them. I do like a good story. But if the only place you saw the outside world was here...
Ideas are important.
Ideas are only as strong as the sword they hold.
Not everything can be fixed by hitting it with a sword.
True. But you can fix everything else with a lot of money or a little love. You can think about locking Ahriman away, but unless we use a sword as well, he escapes.
And without reason and courage to guide that sword, then all will die and be laid to waste.
The concubine sold her soul to Ahriman like the other corrupted?
No one knows who she really was. I don't know if even she does. Ahriman gave her the power of illusion. She could become who she wanted to be, make people believe whatever she wanted them to believe.
Can you cast illusions? If the concubine can.
I don't know. These powers are growing and changing. I don't know what I will be able to do, or if they'll just stop.
They won't stop. Or Maz, if you're out there, don't let them stop. No! The fertile ground is clear. Princess?
Can't move. It's the concubine. She... Ah!
Oh, does it hurt? Let me help you relieve the pain.
Ah!
Hang in there. I'll stop her.
Well, what have we here? A princess and her little man. Ah! Little lost wanderer. Tut, so willful, so destructive. Do you break everything you find? Try again.
Hurry!
Lost in the desert, walking with purpose, yet lost all the same. What guides you then, little man? Who are you? Prince or pauper? Thief, nobleman, merchant,
Watch out
or
for her
assassin? You don't know, do you?
Oh, good. Another illusion. I needed the exercise.
Oh, I was over here all the time. I'm sorry for your wasted effort. Are you leaving her to her fate? Don't you want to be together in her hour of need? Stay on your stage, little man. Everything you do is make-believe. There is no difference you can make. That's the thing with life. It's so confusing. You think you know where you are, then everything changes. You crave her, don't you? But all she has in her heart is purpose. Another man falls to these or mine. You got her! She has no space left in her.
Whoa!
Well, it's been entertaining.
Ah! Please tell me there's a way to get rid of her permanently.
When we imprison Ahriman for good, or if we enter the palace rooms beyond the Black Gate.
Is there any chance your writings tell us how to spot one of the concubine's illusions?
The only method is to break the illusion. Literally break it through contact. But even that isn't foolproof.
What have I got myself into? Definitely making progress. Can you stand? Well, never saw myself as appearing on a stage. I'd like to thank you for coming to tonight's special performance of Death of a Concubine.
She's not dead.
I can dream. Thought that's what stages were for.
If you don't dream, you will never be more than you are.
And if you don't wake up, dreaming's all you'll ever do.
Let's go to the next fertile ground.
Corrupted thing come back here?
We're safe. Ahriman can't cast his shadow here now the land is healed.
So, princess.
Will you stop calling me that?
Well, that's what you are, isn't it? A princess?
My name is Elika.
All right. Sorry, Princess Elika.
I didn't catch your name.
That's because I didn't give it to you. What's the furthest you've ever been away from here?
You were there.
The end of that canyon? Where would you go, if you could?
The ocean. What's it like?
Well, in the desert you feel alone. You survive the desert. But you live the sea. I'd be careful, princess. You see that, you might not come back. What's it like being a princess?
Tiring. Why do you wear that scarf?
It's lucky.
I didn't think you believed in that sort of thing.
I don't. But maybe it believes in me.
This devastation is more than the work of corruption.
Why do I get the feeling if corruption didn't do this, something worse did?
In the last battle with Ahriman, the city was given to the warrior. I think this could be his work.
And I thought today was going to be a quiet day.
You should change your fortune teller.
Let me guess. He's standing on the fertile ground?
Yes.
If that thing's just standing there, shouldn't we go somewhere else?
The corrupted will try to stop us wherever we go. There won't be easy answers.
Well, if we have to face him, let's get it over with. Does this warrior have any weaknesses?
The writings say he was a king. He asked Ahriman for help, and in return for the king's soul, Ahriman gave him the strength to fight the armies that threatened him.
I said weaknesses.
No mention of weaknesses.
You had to pick this religion. You couldn't have picked one where all the evil creatures were, I don't know, slightly angry sheep?
Listen to your honor! Ahriman is not your master! Fight him!
What? That was scary. Why were you trying to talk to that thing?
He's a man, not a thing.
If he was a man, he's not anymore.
What he did for honor. We should try and use that.
You don't want to use the warrior's honor. You think he can be saved. Just because someone has a crown doesn't make them noble. No offense.
He sacrificed his life for his people.
He did it so people would talk about his sacrifice.
You're such a cynic.
Not cynical. Realistic. You really think people do things that aren't about themselves?
Some people didn't take Ahriman's offer. They chose to fight.
Might not have been gold, but they still chose what was best for them. I bet they thought they'd get something in the afterlife.
So why are you doing this? There's no gold here.
Just because I don't want Ahriman to win doesn't mean I care about Ormaz.
You chose to stay because of who you are. Because you're good.
I'm not you. I don't want to live here so other people who don't care can live out their miserable lives. The gods, the people that died here, they did what they did because they chose to. Because they thought there was something in it for them. If the warrior's people are gone, why does he stay with Ahriman?
The corrupted have no choice. Ahriman takes their soul.
If all the corrupted lose their souls themselves, why have they got separate names? City gate, huh? You could have just put a gate on the cave, but then that wouldn't have been so showy. Is that thing we fought in the Temple of Corrupted?
No, it was a soldier of Ahriman. Some were trapped with him when he fell.
How many soldiers is some?
No one knows. Some scriptures talk of Ahriman falling with the 4 corrupted and 1,000 followers.
Let's hope they're off by a few hundred. Do the corrupted know where we're going?
The corrupted lived here when Ahriman conquered the city, but the fertile grounds weren't here then. The Ahura built them to contain Ahriman.
This would be the Ahriman we could hear in the temple? They know where we're going. are these corrupted?
Ahriman's chosen. They sold their souls to him in return for rewards. They will fight for him. They will fight to be free.
The corrupted sold their souls. What's the going rate?
Most who stood against him were killed, or turned into the creatures we've seen. Even some of those who sold themselves into his service just became some of Ahriman's creatures. The corrupted were different. They retained some of their free will, some of their soul, and Ahriman gave them powers to fight for his cause.
Corrupted are free?
They are still the person they were. At least, somewhere inside they are. But they are all Ahriman's puppets.
We're alive, so he must be trapped.
It can't be.
After what's happened so far today, you think there's anything that can't be?
These plates haven't been lit for generations. The healings must have had an effect.
Will they keep Ahriman trapped?
No. They gave the Ahura their powers. Now that they're active, we can reach the other fertile grounds. If we heal those...
Then he'll be trapped and we can get out of here?
Yes. Let's try this.
We have to use these powers to get up to the fertile grounds?
Yes, they were used to protect them.
You're gonna have to teach me how to use them. If the powers were meant to protect the fertile grounds, why are we meeting Ahriman's friends there?
The lands have been corrupted. Ahriman's followers cannot use the plates. The powers come from Ormaz, the god of light.
Elika, please, I did this for you. The task of our people is past. The tree grows weak.
Are those your words? Or Ahriman's?
Where was Ormaz when your mother was taken from us? Where was he in your hour of need? Elika, I am your father! I am your king!
Say, the next time you want to win your daughter back, you could try just giving her a pony. The apocalypse doesn't really cut it. Hey.
We have one of the powers of Ormaz. We can reach more of the fertile grounds. Let's go to them.
Can't this Ormaz stop Ahriman?
No one knows where he is.
Some god of light, sticking us with his problems.
1,000 years ago, after the war here, Ormaz imprisoned Ahriman. He left the Ahura to guard the prison.
And?
And he left. No one knows to where. Since then, the Ahura lost the powers he gave them. The prison is weakened.
You can't just pray a bit? Bring him back?
If Ormaz were here, he would stop this. He's not, so it is up to us.
You have powers. Does that mean Ormaz is coming back?
It is not Ormaz who has given them to me. It is the temple. gold.
I was on my way home.
From where?
Oh, it's not where you've come from. It's where you're going. I should have listened more to my mother. How did he get up here?
Who cares? Push him back down!
That has to hurt. You want to heal this place before he finds a way back up here? Do you think Ahriman will be happy to find his tower's been demolished?
Ahriman doesn't care about this city.
Right. Hey, Ahriman! This isn't your tower anymore! This is my tower! Can I have my own tower? You know, maybe with an inscription? Nothing too fancy, just Tower of the Savior of the City of Light. Oh, and a few priestesses dedicated to its upkeep. And mine.
If you stay, all this can be yours.
Yeah, sure it can.
Let's go and save your city.
Want to play a game? Come on, it'll be fun.
The world's about to end, and you want to play a game?
We might as well die happy.
What sort of game is this?
Well, I see something, and you have to guess what it is.
How can I guess that?
You just guess.
Brass.
No.
Rock.
You?
This is a stupid game.
Want another go?
No. Pass.
No.
This is impossible.
The game would be easier if we played it by the rules.
There are rules?
Yeah. I tell you the first letter.
Then why didn't you do that?
You didn't give me a chance.
Can we get to the fertile ground?
S.
Are you still playing that game?
S.
Sky.
Hey, you got it. Okay, your turn. Come on, your turn.
For what? C.
Corruption.
Yes. Can we go on?
S.
Sky again?
Now you're getting it?
You picked Sky again?
No, but you're getting a hang of the rules.
Oh, thanks. They're so complex, I was worried they might evade me.
What's the catch?
What catch?
This city can be mine. What's the catch?
No catch.
You want to give me a city.
If we save it, this city can and will be yours.
Now I figured it out.
Congratulations. What have you figured out?
The whole give me a city thing. This is you saying you want me. Admit it. You want me to stick around. That's why you want to give me a city.
That's what you want to believe.
Can't even say it. I would like it if you stayed around. All right. All right. I see what's happening.
No.
What can you see? This was your city.
The next fertile ground is...
Hey, stop. You must be...
What? Upset? Devastated?
angry. I don't know how you've held it together this far, but you need to keep holding it together or both of us are dead.
Have you finished understanding me?
I know you've lost things, and that makes your life feel worth less. But if you don't value your life, it's like you don't really care about the things you lost.
Oh, that's a pretty fine speech for someone who doesn't care about anything.
Well, it should be a fine speech. It cost me 2 silver pieces from a fortune teller in Babylon. Keep the anger, princess. Stay alive, and let's find something you can hit. You know, I wish some more good guys would turn up. There's more adventure here than in your average lifespan. I've seen a few security setups in my time. This beats them all.
It's a black gate. It guards the lair of the corrupted. If we want to drive them out, we'll have to get inside.
How do we do that?
Weaken their hold on the land.
I think we just found another way to get killed. Is this ever going to stop?
Not until Ahriman is stopped. When the corrupted are pushed from this city forever. Let's go on.
Unless you have any ideas, we're gonna end up really squishy really soon.
We'll have to trap him.
Elika, you want to hurry with the healing? He's gone. You had a cage in your city square?
Of course. How do you think we scared our children? Be good, or you'll go in the cage and Ahriman will get you.
For real?
We kept animals in it for market, you idiot.
Well, when you rebuild this place, you should build a few more of them. It came in handy.
The city is gone. It was gone well before now.
Then what will you do?
Right now, we have to take care of the present. And that starts with us getting out of here.
You must have a plan for what you'll do next.
Do you?
I'm not the planning kind.
Maybe I'm learning from you.
How many of you were there here before our...
200? 3? They've all gone over time. When the city was in its golden age, there were thousands here. The houses lined with marble, the gates shining gold. Then the city faded. The marble was sold to feed the people. The city died. People left. All that remains is legend.
We've got to climb all the way up this, haven't we?
There's a mechanism partway up that will take us to the top.
Right, I'll go first. But hey, you're staring at my ass. I felt you looking.
I thought you'd lost your ass.
Donkey. I can feel you looking.
Just climb the tower.
So, this will be where you rule from, huh, princess?
This is my father's court. This is his land.
Unless you rebuild those stairs or your father grows wings, he's not going to be doing much ruling from here.
It is time for change. He spent too long locked within these walls, worrying over the people, mourning my mother. The seat of power must move to among the people, not above them.
It is an oppressive place.
It's a prison. All the time we thought we were keeping Ahriman in prison. We were chained with him. I always loved this place. I thought we were free. My father always did his best for the people, but we were as trapped as Ahriman.
This sword stays pretty sharp. Tell me more about yourself, Elika.
We can talk later. For now, we must move on. Out of that thumbnail.
Welcome to my court! Do you come seeking favors or forgiveness?
a blessing, or something more. Listen, you can hear your time disappearing. I have an eternity, you a few last moments.
You and your father used to wind yourself up and down here?
The guards did.
Oh yeah, if I was royalty, I'd get people to wind me up and down too, amongst other things. Where is she?
Close.
Elika!
Why do you want a princess when you can have a queen?
No!
You are such a disappointment.
What is she, my mother?
She's not coming back to this place.
Princess against fake queen? The princess is the winner.
What is it that you want?
Huh?
She offered you your dreams.
Sure, and how long would that have lasted? I just want to get out of here. I want to find my donkey and I want to go home. What about you? What do you want?
Things to be as they were. We can't go back the way we came. We'll need to find another way.
How do we get out of here?
We can't reach the mechanism. We'll have to go down the outside of the tower.
And if we can't, we plummet, briefly relive our lives, then come to a sudden jolting stop.
You must have been really good for morale on your treasure trips.
What was she going on about being a queen?
She was never a queen. She was more a lady of particular favors.
Sounded like she thought she was a queen.
She's insane. You honestly expect sense? She was right about one thing, though. You could be something else. Something other than you are.
Hey, I'm happy with who I am.
You're avoiding who you are. That's different.
I don't want to be anyone else.
You don't know who you are. You hide away behind witty retorts, constantly change companions so you don't have to get close. What are you afraid of?
She's getting under your skin. You shouldn't let her. S.
Scar.
No.
Scarf?
No.
Shrine?
Aha! No.
I give up.
It's too soon to give up.
I give up!
Soulless follower of Ahriman.
I am amazed no one threw you overboard on your sea trips.
G.
Are you still playing?
G.
Gauntlet.
Yes!
You want to make this game harder?
You know, I'm starting to see why you love it here. This is a better look for the place. You can actually breathe here. Nothing trying to kill us. Grass under my feet. Quiet. What can you hear? Nothing. It's great, isn't it? Become queen, you should fill in some of the holes around here. You'll go through servants faster than a cannibal's picnic.
They don't have manners and tact where you come from, do they?
Now this looks more like a royal palace.
The Spire of Dreams. It was built for a queen 200-300 years ago. The last part of the palace, the city to be completed. It was a tribute to the queen from her king. A spire to dreams. A place to look into the future.
Can you really tell the future in this place? That would come in handy.
It's symbolic. The spire is to show you what you can achieve if you dream. My mother used to tell me whatever I dreamed of here would come true.
What did you dream of?
The usual childish things.
Oh, come on, I want to know. What did you dream of?
Far-off places. There were merchants that came here, fewer and fewer over time. They'd bring things, dresses, spices, plants. They'd look so different from the people here, smell different. If I closed my eyes and breathed them in, I could see where they came from. Hear the sounds in those streets.
Now you can go to those places. If you want, I'll take you there.
Sure. Spire of Dreams.
Yeah? Here's me hoping I'll wake up from all this.
It was beautiful. I used to play here as a child. Sometimes I'd spend the night at the top.
Were you as serious then as you are now?
Dreams were all I had time for. The fertile ground is at the top. We can use that plate to get to the next level, where a mechanism will allow us to go further.
What have we here? Are they real or are they a dream?
Go! Find her! I'll follow when I can.
Catch me if you can. Only kidding. Come and find me, little man.
This is getting personal.
Here? Then gone. Nice try, but wrong again.
I'm free.
Be careful! She's still around here somewhere!
What are your dreams, little man? What fantasies can I make true? What desires will you paint upon my canvas? Golden riches, sweet, tender kisses, power, strength. Close your eyes, my prince, my king, and we shall taste your dreams together. And you, princess? I know the dreams you dream. Your mind traveling distant lands, your body trapped in this decaying place. We are not so distant, you and I. We share many desires. She lives in a dream, my little man. Look at her kingdom. See her people. Nothing left but the dream of what was. All a pretty dream. She will save her people, or Mars will return. The city will shine again. Dreams, dreams, dreams.
Not about it all now.
Day and will wake with the night. You, my little man, what do you need, please? Turn from me, make your future reality.
Ready!
What do you know of her, little man? What do you really know of her?
Here we are. The concubine's around here somewhere.
We just lost our way out of here.
But why would you want to go? Now that wouldn't be polite. Not forget.
Where is she?
Just waiting for my prince. Your past is nothing. The dream is dead.
I'm beginning to feel sorry for Ahriman. I mean, he's been trapped with her for 1,000 years.
These were the royal gardens. The cranks controlled water flow to the fish ponds.
Looks like the water in those ponds has turned to corruption. What happens to fish if they're corrupted?
They die.
Oh, I suppose that's not as bad as some of the things I was imagining. Maz, Ahriman, corruption, corrupted. Why couldn't I have fallen into a canyon full of lost Amazons? I'm sure you and your father...
My father betrayed his duty. He's risked Ahriman returning to the world.
Yes, but why do you think he did it?
I don't know.
You must have some idea why your father set Ahriman free.
He was trying to get me to leave. I refused.
Oh, sure. You won't leave, so he ends the world.
He was convinced the temple was failing, that it was only a matter of time.
It's only a matter of time before I die. I'm not hurrying that up.
Don't judge him. You don't know him.
What you said about the temple failing. If the temple's failing, can we even stop Ahriman?
We have to.
We have to doesn't mean we can.
Things have changed. The land has changed. We can stop Ahriman.
I can't help you if you shut me out.
What else do you need to know?
If you couldn't fix the temple before, why can you now?
I didn't have these powers before. The land must want me to heal it.
Can I get this magic?
No.
But if you didn't have it before...
You can't.
No. You have taken from me what you will. You shall have no more. No! I have lost her.
Father?
Lost. Gone from us.
I'm here. We can stop this. If you come, if you help us heal the land. Father! No!
We don't know what he'll do!
What more can he do?
If only I could do those things without those plates.
Just think of the places you could break into.
I think the term is tomb-raiding. Glamorous reclaiming of the past. Couldn't the Ahura have just picked one power and stuck to it?
It reminds us of our humility. No one man was to have that much power. That's what the texts say. Personally, I just think Ormaz knew mankind too well to put too much power in one man's hands.
How will you get your people to return here?
Spread the news. Let them know that Ahriman is held safe. Their duty calls them. I've been thinking about that for a long time, and I don't have anyone to answer. Only hope.
You should tell other people about Ahriman. Get some help.
Now who's being naive?
You tell people about Ahriman, people are going to want to stop him.
And how many others would come to free him? To seek the gifts he promises? The two of us might save this land from a god, but we aren't strong enough to stop men. Not on our own. It is time to claim another of Ormaz's powers.
Hey, are you okay? Why do you think your father sold his soul to...
He hasn't! Corruption is eating away at him.
Then that can happen to us?
Not while I have these powers.
You said your father had been acting strangely. Maybe Ahriman got to him before this.
My father is king of the Ahura, a follower of Ormaz. He did not sell his soul to Ahriman.
People can do all sorts of things when pushed. We saw your father start all this.
My father's judgment, his thoughts, have been clouded since my mother died. But what he did not do for Ahriman.
If Ahriman was controlling your father, it could be good news. I mean, if he's mad, but if Ahriman's using him, then healing these lands, maybe you can bring him back.
Maybe.
So this will show us which areas we can enter now.
Yes. There are 4 powers, and each of the fertile grounds is protected by one of them.
You know what it is that I ask.
saw that doesn't mean it will be true. The vision of you falling. Ahriman's trying to...
The visions aren't from Ahriman.
But they don't have to be true. No one can tell you the future.
It looks quiet.
Don't say it's quiet. Don't ever say it's quiet. I told you, never say it's quiet. We're going?
Yes.
Why do we always have to go towards the bad guys? Is there another way up there?
Just that plate.
No element of surprise, then. Good. I like playing fair. Any ideas?
I saw another plate over there. We'll have to get round to it.
Keep an eye out for our friend. I hope that hurt!
He can't hear you.
You can't? And you're an ugly mother, too! What? You're right. This place is quiet.
Quiet, but not at peace.
Really starting to feel all this in my shoulders. You couldn't give me a back rub, could you?
That's right. I couldn't.
What's behind the black gate?
When we ruled this land, each of the corrupted had a stronghold. If we can weaken their hold on the land, the gate should open. Then we can finish them.
Ears and cranks. You know, most of the temples I've visited had punji stakes, the occasional fake wall, maybe some guards. You hit a few things and everything's great.
Well, maybe the people that put this together wanted to make something that lasted. Did the job well.
Windmills, a hobby of yours?
If you don't understand how a city works, you can't help its people.
Spend your time making a mill, saving, repairing. Might as well be between the millstones with life grinding you down. Patience is overrated.
And you've never heard that good things are worth waiting for?
Good things are good things. Why wait? See, you don't always have to wait for things. You have to make them happen.
Is that so?
Look around you. We could die in the next 5 minutes. Then where would waiting have got you? I'd rather die trying than waiting.
Maybe you're right. If you want something, if you really want something, you shouldn't wait.
Yeah?
So? What are we waiting for?
Hello? Anybody home?
Do you think it's a good idea to let them know we're coming?
These guys might be stupid enough to sell their souls, but even they should have figured out our plan by now.
There's the power plate there.
See? It's almost like he knew we were coming.
Like our destiny was entwined. Don't fight, just welcome.
The corruption is inside you. I cannot heal it, only hold it back.
Great. So after all this, I just get to join Ahriman's happy club?
Only Ahriman can create a corrupted.
So I just get to die.
The fertile ground. The healing might purge the corruption if I can hold it back long enough for us to get there. We'd better hurry. Not much further.
Time to see if the healing will work. It will work, right?
It worked. The corruption's gone.
Good to hear the relief in your voice. Here was me thinking it was a certainty. Seems we can change fate after all. An observatory.
You recognize it?
This place isn't the beginning and end of civilization. Well, actually, it might be the end of it. Your people cut yourselves off and then stared at the stars.
Stars tell us the time, the seasons, guide us over the deserts and seas.
Now, that's a lot of use when you don't go anywhere. You know it's been proved by scientists that all people who stare at the stars are crazy.
Anyone who hopes for something better is crazy?
You said it, Princess, not me.
The fertile ground is at the bottom of that vessel.
You put the fertile ground at the bottom of a reservoir?
How better to protect it than by putting it underwater?
How about putting it under several thousand bucket loads of corruption? That's my bet for what the alchemist is planning.
The plate over there must lead down to the bottom.
Well, I hope you're ready for trouble. If we have to go swimming in corruption, well, I didn't even bring a towel. That doesn't look like it was built by the Ahura.
It was built by their hands, but only once they had been enslaved. It's one of the alchemist's machines.
The alchemist doesn't look like the type for midnight skinny dipping. What did he keep in there?
Corruption. He pumped it to other parts of the city, manipulating it, changing it into new forms.
None of this looks 1,000 years old. I mean, it's decrepit, but not that decrepit.
Once he was gone, the Ahura, used it to feed the city with water, until it stopped working. By that time, the thinkers, philosophers, alchemists had all left. There was no one left to fix the machine. Since then, it's fallen into decay.
You use this to feed the city with water? So not all the alchemist machines are bad.
Oh, they are. We just put this to good work after he had been in prison.
Ah, imagine this, full of water, surrounded by nature. Your own private oasis in the middle of the desert, princess.
That's me. I'm all about excess.
Did you have your own handmaidens too?
You can feed that part of your imagination without my help. We're trapped.
And you didn't think of that before we came down into a giant hole. Discover what he uses this place for. Any chance you could heal it and get us out of here? This place is almost nice. If it wasn't for a dark god trying to kill us. There's no chance this place is gonna fill with water now?
The mechanisms are ancient. It's unlikely any of them still work.
Okay, that wasn't a no. But I haven't come this far to get drowned in a desert. Let's get out of here. Just though I might need a bath, I don't want to take one now.
The plate should allow us to leave.
When I get back to civilization, I'm gonna take a bath. Nice long one. Crystal clear water, incense,
And if you want your back scratched, you can use the stick they'll give you.
What does the alchemist do with all of this stuff anyway?
The writings do not say what his experiments were to achieve. Only the horrors they visited on our people.
If we get more of those light seeds, you can get more magic, right? Gods, monsters, crazy women. What's the difference?
You know what it is that I ask.
If you would have...
Then give me mine.
You were dead.
Yes.
Yes?
I was. I'm not now, so why does it matter? I was trying to reach the fertile grounds to see if...
And you died?
Yes. The fertile grounds had failed even before my father split the tree.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
The tree didn't matter. My father had already broken the lock that held Ahriman. He broke it to bring me back. He'd never have done this. It was the grief. He was
a father.
I just want to fix this, please. We can't let Ahriman escape.
It's not your fault. It's Ahriman's. You hear that, Ahriman? We're going to fix this. You're not getting out. That's how you got your powers. When your father brought you back.
You still want this magic? All you have to do is die and endanger the world, and then you too can do these things.
It's not your fault.
It doesn't make it better.
I thought healing these lands was supposed to keep him in.
It will. We just need to heal more of them.
Ahriman's getting stronger.
The temple is getting weaker.
Even though we've healed all these fertile grounds?
We must heal them all. Until all the fertile grounds are healed, until then he can still escape.
You know, when it's healed, this place is almost nice. You can change anything. If life is balanced, how come I keep getting the end of it that's been chewed up, spat out, and sat on by a camel?
You rob tombs for a living.
Sometimes.
There's your answer.
You think bad things only happen to bad people? Elika, you're the most dedicated person I've ever met, and look where that got you. Ready to go on, Elika?
Queen's Tower.
Your tower? I've never owned a tent, let alone a tower.
It isn't my tower. It is dedicated to the women who ruled here.
That makes it yours.
My father is still king. He speaks for the Ahura.
What happened to your mother?
She died. My father is all that's left.
Your father. After what happened to him in the tree when...
We don't know what happened to him.
I know, but...
None of that matters. The past doesn't matter. Until Ahriman is stopped, nothing matters.
The past never matters. But that doesn't stop people using it as an excuse to do something stupid. I thought you'd explored most of this place. It is your home.
I never came here. These towers are just walls, relics from the past. Nothing more.
I don't believe you think these places are just relics.
No, I think they're reminders of our failures. Built from pride as a bastion against Ahriman. We failed. Rebuilt as monuments to victory. And now they are falling to pieces.
When did things start to go wrong here?
10, 20 generations ago? We built this place to last forever. To keep Ahriman forever. But while the stones still stand, the people have not lasted.
I think there's a lot you're not telling me, Elika.
Probably right.
Bigger they are?
The more they boast about it. Keep your eyes open while I do the healing. That's another step closer.
I've never known a queen. Not up close and personal. Isn't he saving his city?
Ormaz doesn't care about stone and wood.
He doesn't seem to care about his people either, seeing the predicament we're in.
That's fine. Keep saying things like that, and then you can make enemies of two gods.
Without that layer of corruption, I can see why you wanted to stay in this place. What now? We've run out of pillars! If I die, I don't want to get squished under rocks. People like me this shape. Girls like me this shape.
How many gods have you made angry?
Let's just get out of here. How do we get out of here?
Up there. We can get out of that balcony.
Let's get out of here. I think you're gonna be short one tower very soon. That's it, keep praying. Keep praying for both of us. It's very generous of you to risk my life for your god. Unless you hadn't noticed, this place is collapsing.
So we must reach the fertile ground. If the tower were to bury it...
I'm worried about it burying us. I hope your Ormaz does a good line in afterlives.
Oh yes, all the best wine, women, carpets. He might even throw in a donkey.
You're not going to let that go, are you? If you get your people back, you're going to have some rebuilding to do. We made it! Shall we get out of here before Ormaz drops his own tower on us?
Of all the people for Ormaz to send, why did he send you?
Me? I wasn't sent by anyone, Princess.
Oh, you just lost your way in the desert? You just lost your donkey? You just arrived here?
If Ormaz really wanted to help, he'd have sent 1,000 people. He'd have sent an army.
Sometimes all it takes is the right person.
Okay, you keep thinking it's your god. I'll keep thinking it's really bad luck.
The Black Gate is opened.
Is that a good thing?
We can enter the corrupted sanctuary.
And once we heal the fertile ground there...
There is no fertile ground. The essence of that place will rest inside the corrupted.
And they're just gonna let us take it. Much more of this, and I'm gonna have to stop and sharpen this sword. Where's this Black Gate?
At the top of this region.
So the Black Gate is open, just like that.
I can open it when we get there.
By the Black Gate is open, you meant...
It will be open once we go there. Ahriman can no longer take the energy from the fertile grounds here. The gate will open.
So, this is the Warrior's Fortress.
Yes. The way forward is now open to us.
When we go in there, it's gonna mean us or him, all right?
He holds some of the essence of this place. We have to free that if we are to trap Ahriman.
Then you can't flinch. You still want to think this warrior can be saved, but he's made his choice.
Get off the river.
We'll have to push him back, off the edge.
You wanna shout that louder? I don't think he heard us.
It is not too late. Turn back. Flee! Your fight is meaningless. Man cannot fight at all.
He hasn't escaped yet.
Be free.
Is he dead? Can you do the healing without his body? Are you all right? Good. Now he's on fire.
Forgive my people.
They will forgive you.
You must.
Elika! I told you not to hesitate.
He saved us.
He tried to kill us, and we got lucky. It's all right. We got away. Okay, I might have exaggerated the getting away bit.
He saved us.
He tried to kill us. And if we don't move, he'll succeed.
saved us.
We got lucky.
You fought Ahriman. He died honorably.
You can't die honorably. You can just die. If he'd really wanted to fight Ahriman, he should have done it when he was alive. Think he's planning a surprise for us?
I don't think he's interested in us. It's the fertile ground.
True. I think I'd actually be more comfortable if he attacked us.
He's tearing the land apart.
He doesn't care about us. He's trying to destroy the fertile ground. Uh-oh. Elika?
It is not that you cannot understand. It is that you do not even question. Knowledge enlightens. You close your eyes in blind faith.
How do we...
It's all right. It survived.
What do you think he was doing to the fertile ground?
He must have been seeking to break the energy that links the grounds to the temple. He was trying to set Ahriman free.
Well, we better seek a way to finish him before he does that. Why do you want to destroy them?
What is born of evil carries its touch. This land should be purged. We may leave that way.
If we could figure out a way to use those, it would save us a lot of time getting around this place.
As soon as this is finished, they should be destroyed. We can't allow anything to endanger the fertile grounds again.
Shut.
No! One of these days, I won't be here to catch you.
I thought these soldiers were people Ahriman had corrupted.
They are, but the alchemist experimented on them. He supplied Ahriman's army with machines and weapons forged from corruption.
Next time, try warning me about destructive war machines before we leap into the attack.
He won't have had time to construct much since his release. He will be spared his worst.
Okay, maybe you didn't get it, but when I said tell me about the machines, I meant tell me about the machines.
The alchemist can manipulate corruption, make it do his bidding. At the height of his power, he molded it into machines. Vast rolling cities that destroyed all before them.
Okay. Now I'm wishing you hadn't told me about them. I've never seen a girl, you know, do what you do.
Must have been looking for girls in the wrong places. That's corrupted air. If you breathe it...
It'll be the last breathing you do. Well, if the only way is up, then let's go up.
We have to go down to reach the other power plates. After we've gone over there to activate this first mechanism.
Oh, let's just make it fast. I don't want to end up with a lung full of corruption. Thanks!
I underestimated you.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Make things easier. Conform to my low expectations and give up.
That'll be another time you underestimated me. For every step we take, there's always one more.
And so the present becomes the past. Our actions now build the foundations for what comes next.
Depressing, isn't it?
The second black gate is opened.
Well, I didn't think we'd last this long. Might as well walk into some more danger.
Are you ready?
For what? He's come pretty close to killing both of us so far.
He knows the corruption in this land better than the others. His knowledge will help little where we go now.
He knows this land?
The alchemist lived here. He was an Ahura, until his quest for immortality overtook him. Now we must take the thing he sold his soul to keep.
You know, for a delicate flower of a princess, you've got a ruthless side. I guess it's time to find out if you really are immortal.
Life is not yours to take, but I could give it to you.
Hey, I'm a legend. I'll live forever anyway. Wow, that sounded better in my head than out loud. You're looking pretty scared for an immortal. We've got to chase him now, don't we? He's not gonna make it easy when we corner him. Whoa, this is high.
And stay away from the edge.
Oh, he's not gonna make that easy. Quickly!
I will not die.
Maybe, but you won't live forever.
I told you to stay away from the edge. Maybe, but you won't live forever? Well, you told him. Yeah, how's that for immortality? Now which one of us is gonna live forever? What were the chances of that? How did we hit that platform? How did we get out of there alive? Don't say it was Ormaz.
I was gonna say I got lucky.
You got lucky. Hey, Princess, I'm the one that brings you luck. I'm the lucky one.
You lost a donkey's worth of gold, fell into a celestial war, and you still want to call yourself lucky?
I'm still alive. And what about the alchemist? Did we kill him?
Can you see anyone surviving that?
Well, if we throw the lock on Ahriman, then none of them are escaping. Let's put the Dark God back in jail.
With the fading of the light,
I will be free.
Father, no! Father, it's Ahriman! You must fight him! Father!
Maybe as we heal the lands, your father will recover.
You don't believe that.
No, I don't. Trap?
Yes, he's a hunter, remember? I think we can get down that wall there.
You think you got us? You think it's that easy? We're coming back for you! If we can find a way out. Do we go up or down?
There's no way up. We'll have to go down.
Oh, here we are. Two of us. Lonely in the dark.
Saved by the Yarrow.
Any hints what he's got planned for us?
He kept his prisoners here. He'd hunt them across the city, and then he'd... He'd hang his trophies from the walls of this tower.
I don't suppose these trophies were flower posies.
They were the bodies of the martyred. Men, women, children, who stood in Ahriman's way.
So if we don't kill this hunter, we end up as a wall decoration. I suppose that's sort of motivational.
We don't have to kill him. We just need to force him back in the prison with Ahriman.
But you don't really believe he's gonna make it that easy, do you? Do you think that fall was the trap, or do you think this is the trap down here?
We need to find our way up.
Who's the hunter now? Sky, cool water. Beginning to see why you stayed here. There! Didn't like that, did you? What?
This land is healed. We must go on.
Uh-huh. Why have you gone prickly on me?
You enjoyed that.
Teaching that thing a lesson? Taking some revenge for the people it killed? Yes, I enjoyed that. And you enjoyed that side of things too. Don't worry, Princess. You're still more than good enough for both of us.
Wow. And with you as a measuring stick, that really makes me a saint.
Hey, I've helped old ladies home from the market.
If they had attractive daughters.
Yeah. Then I helped them too. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Let's just...
Hey! Are you all right?
Yes. Thank you.
Just stone. I've seen cities with golden roofed palaces, painted temples.
There was color here. The uniforms of the soldiers as they paraded and drilled. The stalls of traders on market day.
You held markets here? In the middle of the desert? What did you sell, sand?
Traders came here by the hundreds with foods, silks, spices. Then Ahriman's voice grew stronger. The people left, and there was no longer a reason for the traders to come.
How will you persuade people to return?
Come? For 1,000 years we've guarded a legend. Now people will know the danger is real. The good people, the people with duty, they will return.
Let's go. Hey, rest for a second at least. Tell me about this thing. Why do they call it the Hunter?
Legend has it he was a prince who lived for the hunt. After he'd run out of things to trap and kill, he sold his soul to Ahriman in return for a chance to become a hunter of the deadliest animal, man.
Picked the wrong man this time, didn't he?
He's not dead yet. The third gate is opened. We can purge this land of another corrupted.
Let's go to the gate then. You don't look so good.
You say that to all the girls? No wonder you ended up alone in the desert with a donkey.
You don't have to keep playing it tough. You've proved you're not the sweet little spoiled princess to me.
I think it's me who's playing at being tough.
I didn't think the hunter was the sharpest arrow in the quiver. Waiting for us on the fertile ground wasn't a bad move.
Don't underestimate the corrupted. They each have their own skills, and Ahriman controls them all.
Why would a prince, someone with everything, sell their soul to another? What do you think, Princess?
I haven't sold my soul. I've chosen to serve.
You really think there's more of it? That Ormaz is there for you?
We've seen what Ahriman can do. We need Ormaz.
So, do you serve Ormaz, or are you just afraid of Ahriman?
Do you ask questions to discover the truth? Or do you hide behind them because you're scared?
going to be okay?
200 generations of Ahura gave their lives to stop Ahriman returning. I have their strength as well as mine.
Yeah? Any chance I can borrow some? I don't suppose you brought any of those Ahura with you. It's just us then.
You still have a chance. You can still leave.
Guess that's our answer. Like you've run out of places to hide.
Ahriman will never return. I promise you.
We'd better get out of here. Did you have to make him explode?
Let's get out of here.
We made it! We made it! Hey! Hey, don't go deserting me. Elika. Had me worried there.
It was the healing. The hunter's soul.
He's gone now, hasn't he?
Yes.
You sure? Hello in there. You're not gonna start leaping around, yowling, are you? Not that that would be a bad thing. In the right circumstances.
I can see you're all right.
It was his time. The hunter wanted to hunt. He got what he wanted.
So, now you believe in destiny?
There's no god or stars controlling me, Princess. I go where I want. Where should we go next?
The Royal Gardens. I wish I could have come here more often. I never found the time.
Life just slips you by. One minute you're rich, next you're staring the end of the world in the face. Or the need. And how big is our...
He makes even your ego look small.
Oh, well, then we really need to stop him getting out.
Let's use the plate.
If these were gardens, where are all the plants?
The corruption must have killed the few that were left. The rest... This place hasn't been tended since my mother died. There's a plate attached to that pillar over there. We can raise it if we fill that pond. It's a counterweight. The cranks control sluice gates that let the water flow to those control ponds.
Any idea which one we move first?
I think we should start over there. But as for how we open the sluice gates, I only ever saw the plate raised once as a child, and I've never seen the plate active.
Which crank should we push?
Just pick one. We can figure it out.
Right. And keep an eye open for any of our friends. There.
You said you were stupid.
I never said I wasn't either. I can do more than just hit things.
The power plate is clear. We can reach the fertile ground.
I'd figured that one out too. Where's she gone?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Are you sure her disappearance isn't another illusion?
I can move. She must have gone.
Well, then let's heal the ground and get out of this place. So you used to spend time here?
I used to come here with my mother.
Yeah? I don't think she'd be too impressed with the way this place is now.
There were fountains all around here that watered the plants. Trees, flowers, herbs, spices. Things you didn't see anywhere else. They must have been from before, or from outside. She'd bring the children here to look after them.
Never got into gardening, no? Hey, they're just plants. We can get you some more. I find Farah, we can ship them in from wherever you want. Flowers, trees. You're a princess. You deserve it.
Yes.
You can make these gardens grow again.
Yes.
It looks clear. Ready to be ambushed? Hey, are you alright?
Yes. If we can make the jump to that plate, that will lead us over.
The last of the Ahura. Their queen comes to die in the Hall of Coronation. It's almost a waste of the ironing for it to fall on such a humorless people. And I shall take her place, Queen of the Ahura, from light to darkness. And you, my brave little man, with me as queen, what of you? From courtesan to queen, my parents would be so proud. In pain, princess. I can end your suffering as I seek to. Oh no, now you're down there. You're not coming out. Leave this place while you still can. She's infected you deep. So deep you don't even know your own mind.
I'm sorry.
She's very convincing. Anyone would have fallen for her act.
Those things she said on us.
We will have to face them again. The concubine, too. The last gate is opened.
This is the last step. Ahriman will be trapped.
Yes. We must return to the temple once this is done, but yes, we are close to stopping Ahriman escaping.
Okay then, princess. Let's go and save the world.
The palace rooms are 3 large halls across 3 floors. The concubine has probably taken the top floor as her own.
Any way we can tell what's real and what's not?
Just use your instincts.
Those would be the same instincts that led me into this mess.
Law of averages. You've got to be right sometime.
Welcome to the ball, honored guests. Shall we begin the dance?
I'd like to get my hands on you.
Rescue me! Rescue me from my father! Rescue me from the naughty god! Oh, I will, my darling! I will forget my gold, forsake my destiny, live as a pauper, not a prince.
Elika!
Forget about her! It's time to think about me. She might have your heart. but I will have it.
Yeah, I think I'll try and hang on to that. It seems to be coming in handy.
We need to go to the next floor. That plate should take us there.
Are you in any shape to...
How much more time do you think we have left? We must keep going.
Stay close.
I'm not going anywhere.
What's on the next floor?
They're all the same as this. Big spaces. They were used for banquets, receptions, a long time ago. Don't die when I'm starting to like you.
I'm trying not to think. I realize what's happening here, I might just lose it. There would be good fishing in the streams around here.
Your time is almost run. Ahriman's escape draws near.
No!
The next floor is the last one.
Then we'll have her cornered.
Or I you. You have a choice. Walk into the web or walk away. Ahriman will clear a path for you. You can leave.
Yeah, and he's the trustworthy type, Ahriman. He'll just let us go so we can warn everyone he's about to get out. Silence speaks volumes.
No, 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 you chose her. So choose her. Would you like me to choose? I can remove every last one. House ours, the future yours.
This had better... Ah! I knew you'd save me.
What if I'd fallen unconscious again?
Ha! Oh, I didn't think of that.
Well, little man, you took the test. You failed! I had no choice.
I have no choice.
You're right. Let's get out of here. After all this, I'll get you those carpets you wanted.
What carpets?
You know, redecorate the palace like you've been saying.
I'm not the concubine. She's gone. You're stuck with me. That wasn't an illusion either.
Let's get out of here.
What she said...
Was designed to drive Several hundred soldiers gone, one god to go. Don't worry, Princess. We're almost there. You know how heroes are supposed to arrive in the nick of time? I think we missed our entrance.
I forgive you.
Then let us live. Let us free. There is no reason to fear. I only wanted you to live.
You took my life. You twisted everything I lived for.
There must be an end.
Let us leave together. Elika! Set me free. Elika.
No! Father, no! Quickly! We must reach that plate!
We did it! Elika, we did it! Elika?
I shall be free. And where then will the light be?
What candle shines in the darkness now?
Mine has been the imprisonment.
Mine has been the pain. I will